player as well in the States.
Christian Harrison to serve. Ready.
Yep, serious business about to get underway. First round match in the mixed doubles here at the 2025 US Open. Harrison and Collins nearest to the camera, up against Zverev and Bencic down the far end. I think it was the Europeans who won the toss and decided to receive, so it's Christian Harrison to get us underway. If you're joining us for the first time, first of 4 games in each of the sets. That's the format in the mix this year. Tiebreak at 4-all. And if we split sets, then a champions tiebreak. First to 10 will decide the match, and whoever wins this first round match will more or less stay on court. It is a very quick turnaround. They'll stay on court and they will be back to face Townsend and Shelton in the quarterfinals on this court later this afternoon. So a busy couple of hours for whoever wins this match. It's a beautiful forehand.
14 love.
Very sharp in this opening game.
Yeah, going forehand to forehand with Zverev, and then finally saying, you know what? Let me try to finish this with a beauty down the line.
Game. Collins Harrison.
Great starts for the Americans.
First
Had a
game.
good year alongside Evan King. Mentioned the semi-final run at Roland Garros, but good consistency throughout the season as a team.
Yeah, Harrison would have started the year not ranked very high at all. He's gotten his points, started doing well early in the season in 500s. Wouldn't have gotten in thousands at the start of the year, I don't think. But had a lot of success, that team, Harrison and King, early. So it's cooled off a bit as of late. At one point, I think they were 3 or 4 in the race. They're now down to 8, but they're still in the hunt for the Tour Finals.
Let's first serve.
Zverev looks like he's playing conventional doubles from a decade ago. He was going to serve and volley. You don't see that very often any longer.
Let's first serve.
He's played 5 events this year, doubles, all with Marcelo Melo. He's a good friend from Brazil. Often see Melo in his player box from time to time. Played 7 events last year and made the final, Masters 1000 final. That was in Monte Carlo with Marcelo on the clay last spring. Just dropped in. We'll see some passion, that's for sure, from Daniel Collins. Interested to see how pumped up she gets today on the doubles court. It's part of her personality on the singles court, that's for sure. Passion that she brings to the sport.
So far, the worst player on the court is Zverev. He's missed 3 or 4 shots, just threw in a double. And the energy level is a bit low for Zverev right now. That return of serve right down the middle, and Zverev just watched it go. Didn't even flinch the previous point.
Oh, it's a couple of miraculous volleys from Christian Harrison. Particularly the first one.
15-14.
Yeah, didn't think this first one was going to go in. You can see him trying to shrink the court, Christian. And then this one, that reach had so much spin, and somehow Bencic just didn't recognize it.
So chances to break for the American team. Should be the perfect start. First one saved. Solid volley from Bencic. Both done well at this event over the years. Bencic and Zverev. Zverev, a finalist, of course, 2020 in the singles. Came so close to winning this title against Dominic Thiem. And there is the early break. What a start.
Collins Harrison lead 2 games to love for set.
Dream opening 2 games for Danielle Collins and Christian Harrison, particularly given their late arrival in the draw.
Danielle Collins to serve.
Oh, it's brilliant stuff. We're already seeing the doubles quality from Christian Harrison. Seems to be everywhere right now.
Yeah, he's going to help his partner hold serve. There's no question about that. And it was a pretty good return from Zverev, but Harrison so far has covered everything up there.
Zverev's turn this time to get involved. Using those long levers well.
15 on.
I told you this one wasn't going to have that little exhibition feel. This is these teams want to win. Although I'm not sure what's going on with Danielle's serve. She's serving it at patty cake speed right now. Tough to miss that volley for Christian Harrison, right on top of the net. Almost impossible to bring the net into play from that position. He managed it, however.
Good job that time.
30 on.
Is that the strategy? Collins is going to throw up just a meatball serve and hope that they smash it at Christian, and Christian makes the reflex. So far, that's all we've seen from Danielle.
There we go again. Perfect move, perfect volley. And a point for 3-0 now.
I mean, Collins does have 110, 112 mile-an-hour serve. She hasn't really gotten above 80.
Just missed. So first deciding points of the match. It's Collins serving. She will serve to Belinda Bencic.
Bencic's job is somehow get this away from Christian Harrison. She's going to have to pick her spot, try not to look at him, and just go for it.
Serve good enough. And what a start it has been for the Americans. It's been a bit of a Christian Harrison show so far. Dominating this match during the early stages. They're ahead 3-0.
And Danielle, I don't know if there is something wrong with her arm. but she gave the most on that last serve. 88 miles an hour. Placed it pretty well. And I think it took Bencic a little by surprise because she'd been literally just pushing it in. Can't afford to get off to a slow start in this format or you lose a set pretty quickly. And that's what's happened to Zverev and Bencic. Zverev didn't quite seem ready to get going early on and has paid the price. Go along with some great stuff from Christian Harrison.
Time.
Yeah, it can be a tough format if you start slowly. That's been the case for Bencic and Zverev. See whether the Swiss former world number 4 can get her team on the board. Oh, it's good, I think.
15 long.
Good reactions.
You're always amazingly quick to get your racket in that particular area, where Zverev had to reflex that last volley. Both Harrison and Collins are very good returners, and they don't tend to just put the return in. They take their cuts at returns.
Bencic, of course, had a great run at Wimbledon a few weeks ago, semi-finalist at the All England Club.
Subtly smart play from Bencic and Collins. There's the first lob taking Harrison out of play, and then Collins returning the favor, keeping Zverev at bay. Both players trying to make their move up at the net. Zverev trying to get involved, but his racket on the ball that time. So another deciding point. With Bencic serving, it will be directed towards Daniel Collins. And of course, doubles up as a set point for the Americans. Wow, what a set. A lightning fast start for the American team, who have raced into a one-set advantage, 4-0 after just a quarter of an hour. Announcing themselves in this, the alternate team. They weren't in the event yesterday until Sinner pulled out, and they're showing We want this. We belong. First set summary. It's all one-way traffic. And second serve points won is a stat that's sort of astounding. 75% of them for Collins and Harrison, and very few won by Bencic and Zverev. Break points as well. All the big points, all the important moments won by Collins and Harrison in set one. I expect this set to be a little bit tougher, obviously. Although they will get to start with Harrison serving, and Collins looked as though she's not too worried up at the net. She was confident with Harrison serving. A couple balls were hit sharply at her, and she was not backing down at all.
Yeah, these two have taken us by surprise a little bit. We expected or wondered whether Christian Harrison's doubles expertise would make a difference. It's certainly been the case in the opening 15 minutes. It's one of the quickest sets of the day across the two match courts.
Second set, Harrison to serve.
Perfect record so far. They are halfway there, halfway to the quarterfinals, against, which will be against Shelton and Townsend. Christian Harrison looking to keep things going.
Love.
Zverev's looked a little bit off the pace, hasn't he, today?
Again, he ended Cincinnati looking as though he didn't have enough energy to compete, and he's kept a little of that feel so far today.
Out. 30 love.
A couple of titles for Harrison with Evan King so far this year. They came early in the year, as Jimmy was saying. Dallas and Acapulco, both 500 tournaments. Dallas making its debut as a 500 this season.
Out. 30-15.
It's interesting, you see Collins miss the conventional volley. She's got one of the best swing volleys. Doesn't miss that almost ever, which seems more difficult than what she just missed. Ooh, two bad errors in a row for Collins and Harrison. So this now becomes somewhat of an important point and moment. And if you're Harrison, you're probably serving to the Zverev forehand here.
And it was better from Zverev that time, but wasn't doing enough of that forehand to cause enough problems for Belinda Bencic up in the net.
And it was good work here from Collins. That was not an easy ball, and she hit it well. She hit it well enough that Zverev couldn't go back at her again with the next one.
100% record continues for the American team. The alternates looking very sharp inside Armstrong so far. Set and 1-love. You were spot on, Jimmy. It's businesslike from these two, isn't it?
No question. Yeah, as I said, when the final purse in the tournament will double your career prize money and you're 31 years old, you're gonna take this opportunity if you can, especially when there's not many doubles players in the draw. I suppose, unfortunately for Collins and Harrison, they're on the half of the draw that does have the doubles players.
50 love.
I will be a little surprised if Zverev doesn't find a way to hold serve here. He's an excellent server. Bencic is not uncomfortable at the net. And these types of scores, fast four, no ad scoring, it can turn in a hurry. So getting on the board here in this game and Collins serving the way she was serving, it could be a momentum swinging moment.
Second serve.
This has been more like it from the world number 3. Runner up here 5 years ago.
Had 2-set-to-love lead in that final, a Dominic team, and ended up losing it in a match tiebreak.
Yeah, 2 points away, I think, wasn't he? They switched ends, I think, at 6 apiece in that final breaker.
Game.
Before the Austrian got it done.
1 game all, second set.
Finally get the scoreboard moving. All the coaches trying to get involved.
Yeah, well, this game is important. And if there's Zverev, that's not good enough. He's got to hit that forehand with a little bit more, because Harrison is right on top of the net and making himself a big part of this service game from Collins. Frustration from Bencic, because again, it's a serve that's got nothing on it. It's no spin and no pace.
Easy pickings for the German. Just making his move a touch too early that time.
Yeah, he's almost got enough time on Collins' serve right now to fake poach, come all the way back, and then go ahead and poach again. It's a great move and a horrible execution from Zverev. He was right there, and Harrison had turned his back.
Good pace in the final forehands. Another good game from the Americans. They're not too far away from winning this match already.
Second set and 1 set to love.
Set and 2-1.
And again, dangerous returners, both of them. They return very aggressively. So if Zverev doesn't make himself felt in this next Bencic service game, there's a chance this will be over at 4-0, 4-1 in a matter of minutes. Not a lot of positive energy in this sit down for this pair. Just body language itself from Zverev was, I don't know what's wrong with me. And Bencic was looking and saying similar things.
Time.
Feeling the pressure at this stage. This is a must-win service game for Belinda Bencic.
Out. 15 love.
And again, not easy with Harrison's return for Bencic. And Zverev's going to have to do a better job up at the net. He's made a couple moves at times that were good moves, but bungled the volley a little bit on those moves.
Oh, that's great tennis. Combined beautifully.
Yeah, that combination is tough. The return and ground strokes from Harrison are very solid. So good return, good heavy depth here. It wasn't a bad shot from Bencic, but she couldn't get it out of the center.
Really good killer volley from Daniel Collins. Looking to make good use of this second serve here, the American.
I think she should just go right at Zverev.
Yes, some good aggression. All out there.
And Zverev did a good job with the couple of volleys. There was some pace going his way. Hung in there nicely. But again, the swinging volley from Collins. She does that so well. And some pressure again on the Bencic serve. Remember that point. If somehow Bencic and Zverev end up getting out of this jam, because that was a routine return for Harrison.
Oh dear. Trying to drop that one short, but got it wrong that time.
Didn't get in quickly or close enough to the net, and I think he was expecting Zverev to pick off this return, but it was a great return. And that volley's so much tougher from that position than had he been 2 steps further in.
Almost made it. Just wise. Would have been some pickup.
Second set.
Did you catch that little slight gamesmanship from Collins right before the second serve toss? She put her foot right up on the singles line. I mean, the center line, just to get in Bencic's head.
Reminder to head to the US Open website. That's the official championship website here in New York, your online home for point-by-point live scoring. All the highlights on there, real-time stats, all the draws as well. It's the official tournament site, usopen.org.
Well, the first sign of a little bit of pressure from Harrison. Got a little tight as they were 15-30, and he missed a return, then he missed a volley. He had some opportunities to put this where he would be serving for the match. Instead, they're still on serve, and he's in a must-hold game because you got to believe Zverev is going to hold serve as well.
Tighter, much tighter second set, as we expected it would be. beautifully directed volley by Danielle Collins.
40 love.
And she's awfully excited about it as well, because although that looked absolutely what she exactly was trying to do, there was no luck involved. Handled it beautifully.
Another rock solid game. Christian Harrison on serve to take the American team to within a game of victory. In charge, set in 3-2.
Time.
So this is where they'll look to finish it, of course. First of 4, these sets in the mix this year. Could somehow work their way into this Zverev service game. It could be over pretty quickly, this one. Serving to stay in the match. Oh, just missed. The call came. Thought it was going to be one of those
15 love.
shanks that just drops on the line.
Love.
Absolutely smoked that forehand.
30-15.
Yeah, I thought he might go at Bencic here, but he didn't need to. He went around. There was so little space in between Collins and Bencic there. He found that little area.
Missed it this time. That was a chance. Good work from Danielle Collins.
40-15.
And good work from Bencic. She hung in there up at the net when Collins had a ball just dead to rights, and you knew she was going to line up and crush it.
Couple of balls from the Americans, just missing that baseline by a fraction, but he's got the holds. Still fighting. The gold medalists from Tokyo in 2021. Olympic Games that was delayed by a year because of COVID.
At some point, you think maybe throw up a lob over Harrison's head on some of these returns, because Harrison has really been a thorn in Bencic Zverev's side when Collins is serving. He's everywhere. And that miss was partly because she saw Harrison make that move into the center of the court. So he's just making the court look so small for Bencic and Zverev when they're in a baseline rally. And Collins does hit her ground strokes with pace. So it's hard to be that accurate on a ball that's coming at you fast.
14 love.
You'd think if Townsend and Shelton are watching this match, that on Collins' serve, they're going to load up and crush a few right at Harrison early.
Again, Collins Harrison.
Love hold.
Collins Harrison lead 4 games to 3.
Combining beautifully.
Second set and 1 set to love.
Again, they're a game, a break of serve away from the quarterfinals here in New York, 4-3. Reiterating at this stage, if there's a hold of serve from Belinda Bencic and we make it to 4 games apiece in this set, that's when the tiebreak will come into play. A regular tiebreak, first to 7. And if Zverev and Bencic were to win that breaker, force a deciding tiebreak, that's when we move to the champions tiebreak format. That's first to 10 points to settle the match. So still very much in this, despite the one-sided opening set. Dug in well in this second, starting to raise their games. It's the Americans still favourite to go through to the quarterfinals to face Shelton and Townsend.
Time.
The sense first couple of points of this game very important for Bencic and Zverev. They fall behind. It will not be easy for Bencic. She won't be able to serve her way out of it. So she can get a little bit of a lead, loosen up. We string that racket about 2 pounds tighter, and every single one of those returns would be going in. She's just missing the last game and a half, Collins. A couple of returns that she hit pretty well, but they're just going a bit long.
It's
come at a bad time. Just opens the door for the Americans. Fancy a break of serve right here, second of the match for the European team.
$15.30.
2 points will do it for the alternates into the draw this morning in the place of Sinner and Sabalenka.
Second time 15-30 for Bencic serving in this set. She got out of it the first time.
It's very, very good from Christian Harrison once more. Didn't look on, did it, from his court position here?
No, and with Zverev moving, there seemed to be very little possibility to find a line, and he might have found a millimeter.
I was going to say, it was right on the outside edge, wasn't it? Match points. First one saved.
30-14.
This one feels pretty important. It's back to deuce. There'll be some pressure on Collins's return.
And there it is. Sadly, a double fault ends it. Christian Harrison and Danielle Collins, too good for Zverev and Bencic. Lightning fast starts from the American team in as alternates in the draw this morning. And here they are into the quarterfinals. They will be back very shortly. Love and 3.
Dangerous team, as we've seen, because Christian Harrison was doing a great job helping Danielle Collins hold serve, and in fact they were never broken. Big hug. It was a little bit of a slow start from Sasha Zverev, and that cost him the first set. And just a little hiccup in that last game from Bencic. A couple of double faults. And the alternate pair through, at least on the scoreboard, fairly comfortably in the end.
Yeah, it was pretty comfortable, wasn't it? Incredible first set they played. Barely put a foot wrong.